Hello lovelies, welcome to Pagecraft. I'm Paige and we have a bit of a different kind of video today because my printed cross-stitch canvas from Oraloa finally arrived. And I say finally because it did get stuck in customs for a long good while. I ordered this towards the end of last month and today is April the 28th and it arrived yesterday. So it did take about a month to get to me. But that's not Oraloa's fault, that's just how it is when I order things from France and I live in Norway. And once it did get released from customs, it arrived right in my mailbox, which was fantastic. So all's good, and I am so curious to see what this is about, because if you're new around here, I'm just going to tell you, this is my very first printed cross-stitch kit that I've ever ordered or owned. I have another cross-stitch kit that's counted. It's just a tiny thing, but it's a counted cross-stitch, and apparently that was too intimidating for me to get started on. But I really wanted to work with thread again. I used to knit and crochet. So when I saw that Oraloa has started doing cross-stitch kits that are printed, I figured, okay, this is probably a good way to test it out. So that's what we're doing today. I am completely brand spanking new to everything here, including the format of cross-stitch and bagging videos. So we are just kind of learning as we go here. But what will happen is that I will, of course, open this and we'll take a look at what it looks like when you order a cross-stitch kit from Oraloa. And then I'll, share my thoughts on it towards the end. But it will, of course, all be based on me being very new and just curious about it, basically. So, that's what's happening today. Let's get into the bag. I hope you are doing fantastically out there. I apologize for any sniffling. I'm recovering from a cold, once again. Oh, so, it came in this, it's a bag, kind of envelope bag situation, and I tore it open there, and I'm not showing you the other side because it had like a massive label with my address on it, and I'm not putting that out on the internet. But, plain white, nothing too fancy. Okay, so, I'm so excited. Okay. So I'm just picking it up. Okay, my voice is gonna do that a bit, okay? Just fair warning. Okay, so, this is a bag, apparently, Ziploc bag situation, and this is, of course, the back with instructions on it, so I will take a good read on that after. I'm not gonna put you through me reading that. Oh, look. Here's a descriptor of these different stitches. That's excellent. I'm gonna need that. As I said, I'm very new. I have done cross stitch or embroidery at some point when I was very young, but I can't remember a thing. Basically, it's like over 20 years ago. And here is the kit itself. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so here you can see the artwork, and this is, of course, all legally licensed because Oraloa, they license everything that they have on their site. They do have a bit of a mix now of diamond painting, puzzles, cross-stitch, what have you. But for this particular one, here are the stats. It's called Renard Spring by Vayounette. It's a 40 by 40. And here you have the address. Oh, and I suppose this is a 14 count. And I know that's quite big. If I'm correct, then please do let me know. I know there's so many of you that are very proficient when it comes to cross stitch. A 14 count is kind of the size, right? It's how many stitches that are in a centimeter, I think. Or an inch, or a centimeter. please let me know. But 14 count, I know that's on the bigger side of things, so that's good for a beginner like me. And here we have the artwork again. I'm so curious to see what it looks like inside. And I know that when it comes to cross-stitch patterns, you're not supposed to show the actual pattern because of copyright. But I think a printed one is okay, because you can't really, like, replicate that, I think. So, but, okay, I'm just going to open this. I'm going to let the... I'm going to stop talking and just open it, because I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, look, it looks like a paint by number situation. Oh, and the colors are so weird, and I love it. Okay, so I can see included, I'm just going to show you a tiny bit of it. Now this looks like a diamond painting, and I recognize this from a diamond painting situation. And I'm not going to show you this then, just to be safe, but there is a sheet with the pattern on it in here, but I want to be safe as far as copyright goes. I'm not going to show you it, but it's there. And if I remember or have understood things correctly, this will wash off. Again, please let me know. I am just a brand new baby here, but I do believe this will wash off. So I suppose when you have the pattern in addition, if you spill something on it, you'll still have a way to know which thread goes where. Okay, so I'm opening this. Oh, the colors though. Let me show you the colors. Here we have the thread. It's soft, nice and soft. Oh, there's quite a few colors. I'm intimidated, but that's okay. Okay, so, I'm so scared to mess stuff up, but this is the floss. Look at the beautiful colors. This is why I picked it. I think it's very fitting for the season we're heading in. It's spring. It's going to be spring, early summer. They are numbered, and here we have a needle. It does say that you have everything you need included. So, I'm so excited to test this out. Okay, so that's the thread. Yeah, maybe I can figure out the quality of the thread, if it's acrylic or what have you. No, yeah, it says here. As I was asking the question, my eyes found the answer. Cotton thread. Yeah, that's good. Cotton thread can withstand a bit, I suppose. Okay, so I'm folding out the canvas itself now. Look. Oh, I want to start it right away. I might do it this evening, maybe. Now this is just for me to test out the craft, basically. And I'm just going to do it here and there, I think, unless I'm completely hooked, and then, yeah. We'll see. It's an adventure, basically. It's an adventure. But I can see that it has a title here, and we have 10 by 10 squares on the fabric. Then we have, the colors that aren't representative of the actual end result. And it looks like you have a legend kind of thing going here. And here. And there's 58 colors. It's 40 by 40, or am I lying? Yeah, it's 40 by 40. And I think it's beginner friendly, or maybe not. But it is the one that I'm gonna begin on, or start on. Because with the way I'm wired, it doesn't help if a kit is easier or smaller or whatever, if I'm not in love with the image. I need to enjoy the image, and I figured this at least isn't massive and like with a tiny, tiny, tiny count and such. So, anyways, I think that's it, actually. So now you have an idea of what it looks like. Oops, sorry. What it looks like if you order from Oraloa. I mean, the fabric itself is, you know, a stiff cotton fabric. Everything looks good to me, but as I said, I am so brand spanking new. So, yeah, this is basically me just inviting you on the journey of me testing out cross stitch and testing out this new addition to Oraloa's site, because I do have some diamond painting projects going from them as well. But yeah, I think that's it, actually. I just want to like pet the thread. Yes, okay, so that is the beautiful Renard Spring from Vayounette in stamped cross-stitch form. I look forward to updating you on this whole situation in another video at some point. So if you want to, you know, catch that update or any other of my more diamond painting videos, you are of course welcome to subscribe. I always love getting new people around here. And if you did like this video, this very first tiptoe into cross-stitch land video of mine, you could consider giving it a thumbs up before you head out, because that will show this video to more people. But regardless of all that, thank you so much for watching, for following me along this very start of my thread journey. And until next time, I wish you well and happy crafting. Bye bye.